Hello and welcome to another fun-filled nonsense retrospective. I'm your host as always, Rick, and joining me equally as always is Devon.
Hello there, Rick. Hello there, Rick. Hello there, Rick.
Yeah, today we're doing Smiling Friends, or at least a little retrospective thereof, specifically Season 1, episodes 1 through 9, including the extra one that was released after the main season. But before we get too far into that, let's go with the good old time-honored tradition of the nonsense asinine hypotheticals. What have you got for me today?
Okay, listen, I've been umming and ahhing between two questions, both Smiling Friends related, and I'm going to go with this one and hopefully save my other one for when we tackle Season 2, assuming we do. So, with that unnecessary preamble out of the way, Rick, congratulations, you get to be a character who appears on Smiling Friends for 5 seconds. What does your character do? What's the big joke? Or how are you implemented into the show?
Do I want to just be one of Mr. Frog's victims in his inevitable third recom? I don't know how I would make myself memorable enough in Smiling Friends, so it probably would have to be something like that. I'd probably be like a Mr. Frog defender who's like, no, I just think he's funny. I just think he's funny, and then he just comes and kills me.
I mean, yeah, that is perceivably a thing that would happen.
Yeah, it's in character for both me and the other character that interacts with me in the hypothetical. How about you? What are you, and what happens to you?
Oh, I'd want to be a background goober, but like instead of drawn like what they do with Mr. Salty, where it's just me in a fucking sea of cartoon characters, just looking fucking gormless, just fucking people being like, who the fuck is this dickhead?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even have to be massive. I could be one of the background creatures. I don't know if you noticed them, Rick, but sometimes they just fucking draw random fucking small little random creepy creatures in the background, usually quite small and whatnot. Could even be one of those, because I think it would be dumb.
Yep.
No one else has to know. I could just be like, I'm in this scene.
Yeah, it's not like you replace Glep for a scene or something.
That would be fucking funny.
It would though, wouldn't it?
Like, not me necessarily, just like anyone. I mean, that's basically a joke they made in the new Naked Gun movie.
Yeah. Like, you just cut away, and then when you turn back, it's someone in green face with a hat on. And then Glep comes back in the next shot.
But yes, you have a question for me.
My one for you is just a simple one of, you get a genie, it gives you a bottle forever. The bottle gives you a liquid. The liquid can't be sold, but it always gives you infinite of this liquid. What liquid do you want?
We've done this. I mean, it wasn't a genie with a magic bottle, but we have done this question. Liquid saffron.
Well, it can't be sold.
I didn't say it had to be sold, but it doesn't mean I can't help people.
Sure, okay. You destabilize the saffron market.
Saffron is literally worth its weight in gold. It's bollocks, but it's also used in such small quantities to enhance dishes. So I could help a friend who wanted to make an Indian restaurant, for example. I wouldn't have to charge this person. I could be like, you're my friend, and I have access to a secret.
Yeah.
Or I could be like, listen, I can hook you up with saffron, but you can't pay me for it. And they'd probably be like, that's suspicious as fuck, but I'm in.
Yep. And this grody-looking pint glass of what appears to be milk until you pour it out and it's yellow.
I'm just saying, like, it would have to be something like, it's either that or you pick your favourite drink and never have to pay for it again. But, like, I don't like a drink so much that I need unlimited access to it, you know what I mean? Like, you could argue just using water, because the water wars are like 20 years away.
Yeah, like water with a non-offensive taste is a big deal, actually. And that's probably going to be my pick, because...
No, it's not. You're going to pick Monster Energy drink.
Well, no, that's the thing, because if I pick Monster, then I'll get sick of that flavour, where if you have water with a non-offensive flavour, then, okay, you might get sick of it, but it's still water.
I'm just saying, man, I know how much you like your energy drinks, or Rubicon and all that shit.
Yeah, I've literally got both of those open right now. I've got a Rubicon that's open to have no caffeine, and a Monster that has caffeine. Yeah.
Rubicon, I guess it does, and it is basically just orange juice, but sparkling, but still.
Oh, it's not good. It's basically Monster without caffeine.
So what's...
In terms of, like,
that is the most pointless invention on planet Earth. Isn't it, though? If you tried to sell it like, listen, you know energy drinks, what if we sell it without the energy?
Yeah, but it's the good flavours. Like, some of them have good flavours.
They taste fucking vile. I don't care who you are. If you drink Monster, not even energy drinks in general, if you drink them for the taste, you're a fucking wrong'un.
I mean, there are a couple that I do buy literally for the taste.
Liar.
The green one. The green
They're
monsters.
all
great.
green!
No, they're not.
Yes. Yes, they might as well all be.
Okay, yeah. This one I'm looking at right now has 0 green on it. It's literally mono pink, black, and white.
Evil.
Yeah. All right. We're going to talk about Smiling Friends today. We're going to do a little retrospective, shallow dive into each episode in season 1. First episode is Desmond's Big Day Out.
Yeah, so this episode is... this is obviously the first episode I watched, as it will probably be most people's first episode. It's episode 1, for fuck's sake. But this episode is extra funny, because I remember reading a news article not long after it got previewed about someone who was really mad about it.
Someone really... I didn't know about this.
So this fucker, they're a left-leaning person, shall we say, and they felt attacked.
Sure. They felt attacked for what? For they were suicidal or what?
No, they weren't suicidal. They were like, oh yeah, because everyone on the left just thinks the world is pointless and should kill themselves. And I'm like, did you watch this episode?
Yeah, like he doesn't say anything about being on the left. He's just
anyone who puts any politics into Smiling Friends, I don't think watches Smiling Friends.
Yeah, they're projecting incredibly hard.
Okay, granted, I think there's a couple of episodes where Reagan shows up, but as a joke.
Yeah.
I wouldn't dare guess the political views of either Cusack or Hadel, but and obviously everything is tinted with your own views in life if you're a creator or something. That's just a given. But I feel like this is one of those comedy shows that doesn't have fuck all to do with politics.
Oh, absolutely. And this is one of those first introductions to the show where it's pretty much spot on for how the rest of the show is going to go.
Yeah, this show benefits from the 10-minute formula for sure.
Yeah, and as soon as you find out how this one goes, you know how most of the other episodes are going to go. That most of the problems are going to solve themselves. Most of the people who they have to get to smile are going to end up doing it themselves. Charlie's going to be no help.
This is going to be a hard question, and I'm going to ask it for every single episode. But what is your favourite gag from Desmond's Big Day Out?
I think it's when he starts when he does actually crack the smile when he's doing the murder. He's like, turns out I really like murder.
Is that a joke?
I guess it is.
Fair enough.
How about you?
I just don't know how you can make that your favourite joke when it comes 2 seconds after fucking... I've forgotten his name. Red guy.
Alan. Cheese.
When Alan is literally being crucified and is just shouting, "I just wanted my cheese." That's not even my favourite joke. My favourite joke is right at the beginning when Pim is super optimistic and just like...
Oh, and he goes, "I love kids."
That's funny as well. But he's talking to Desmond and saying, "I'm sure we could turn that frown into a smile." And Desmond just goes, "Okay, but if you don't, I'm gonna fucking kill myself." And Pim just goes, "Okay, not sure about that, but yay!" Oh, just perfectly encapsulates Pim, though, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Although, granted, by the end of the episode, he is like a vegetable. I think it's implied he's like doing heroin.
Yeah, totally. But yeah, the second one is I'm Mr. Frog. This is my show.
Are we just doing favourite bits and then moving on?
I guess so. I mean, we're doing the whole series, so
yeah, okay. But like more than just like one thing in each episode. We can't just do this is our very favourite and then moving on. At that point, this might as well not be a retrospective. It might as well just be here's our favourite jokes ranked per episode.
Yeah, top 10 jokes of Smiling Friends. And
it wouldn't even be top 10 because there's only 9 episodes we're doing.
Yeah, there's only 9 episodes.
I will say as well, like one of my favourite bit, the ending of this, where that fucking creature pops out the screen and just says, "Hello, thank you for watching," and Charlie is freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, because he wasn't expecting it. Yeah.
Oh, this is also the very first episode, Desmond's Big Day Off. This is the infamous nose licking incident.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, where Alan licks. Well,
technically,
his nose, yeah.
technically, he puts his nose in his mouth, and it comes up in season 2. They have a really serious chat about it.
They do, yeah, and I forgot about it. Oh boy.
Yeah, Desmond's Big Day Out is a fucking cracker of an opening gambit.
It is. So yeah, you happy with moving on to Mr. Frog?
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah. I'm Mr. Frog. This is my show. I eat the bug. This is the end.
So, Rick is part of a D&D game I recently started, and I did try to do the Mr. Frog voice for a character in the campaign. The good thing about me trying to do people's voices is I can't do voices, which means when I try and copy someone's voice, it sounds like a completely distinct original character. However, I did make the character sound like a simpleton.
Yep.
But yeah, Mr. Frog is a great gag. I've listened to the commentary on season 1, and the creators Zach Hadel and it's Mike Cusack, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was his first name I wasn't sure on. I know it's Cusack. Were saying how like there's like 3 different types of creatures in the Smiling Friends universe, and one of those types of creatures is demon, and they're pretty sure Mr. Frog is one.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a fun episode through and through. I think this is the first time we get straight up a live action person, which, you know, episode 2 is pretty early going, so we have a newscaster lady just being like, the rise and fall of Mr. Frog, and rise again. Yeah.
She sandwiches the entire episode.
Yeah, in the end, Mr. Frog fucking bursts through with a hammer, just like, hello.
Yeah, after he's gotten free reign to do whatever he likes again.
Yeah. This episode features Jimmy Fallon.
It does, for some reason.
Because Jimmy Fallon's an easy late-night talk show host to take the piss out of, because he's so fucking got no backbone and just wants to keep, he wants his show to continue forever, but he's just not that funny.
Yeah. It's season 4 through 17 of Mr. Frog are the ones really worth watching to get all of the lore, apparently.
I remember that, yeah, because I'd never actually watched it, and Charlie, I fucking hate it when people, I really hate it when people say that. It was a problem I had with Breaking Bad, because I watched about 4 episodes of Breaking Bad, and I was like, it's so slow. I could see there's something good here, and obviously there is, because a bunch of people are loving it, but I just can't get into this. And the person I was saying this to went, yeah, it really kicks up around season 4, and I'm like, I'm not watching 3 seasons of television for it to get good.
Yeah, especially from someone who really loves it, openly admitting that it only picks up after like over 100 hours of shit.
And by the way, I'm not shitting on Breaking Bad. Again, there's something wonderful there. And weirdly enough, I've started watching Better Call Saul, and that's fucking good from the get-go, so I don't fucking know. It's probably just a me problem. I guess I care more about this dickhead lawyer than I do about fucking cancer granddad making meth.
Yeah, maybe so.
But anyway, Mr. Frog, he's a piece of shit. He eats the bug.
Yeah, and this is show. What do you think is your favorite joke from this?
Oh, it's a real tough one, because there's some great ones from him pulling on Pim's hair, but it being like a nerve ending. That's pretty fucking top. I think it's got to be when Charlie is like a bit coked out in the pool, and it's like, yeah, I slipped him some sleeping meds, something my uncle started taking after he ran over like 5 people with his car, and Pim just goes, your uncle seems to get in a lot of accidents there, Charlie. And Charlie's like, yeah, what can I say, man? He loves his cars. It's so fucking dumb, and it's just it's like straight after the shooting range stuff, and they're hanging out in Mr. Frog's stupid mansion. He's got his own wonderful nature preserve, and it's got a little worm crawling on the floor with the fucking tigers and lions fighting each other. It's just such an over-the-top, dumb fucking look into what a celebrity might do with their money.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically, I think, it's what they took a look at Graceland and what Elvis did even back then, and they just ramp it up to the modern day.
Well, the funny thing is I don't think it was Graceland. I think it was a specific actor that they looked at, and they literally just watched a documentary on him and went, "This guy's fucking crazy. We've got to base Mr. Frog off this."
Yeah, just cribs. I think my favourite is just, but I'm not sorry.
Mr. Frog's voice is so fucked. I think that's another Cusack.
I think it is. Hello.
Oh god.
And just interjecting a hello all the time.
Yeah. He does come off as stoned even when he's not. Yeah. I mean, even the plot of the episode starts with like, we don't know what to do, and Mr. Frog is down in the dumps, and Mr. Boss, who just pops his head in and goes, "Well, you're meant to spread some cheer. Why not go help him?" And it's like, oh, you know what? You're right, Mr. Boss. And Mr. Boss is used so, I wouldn't say sparingly, but he shows up just enough to be like not annoying.
Yeah, and in the film he's eating spaghetti.
Yeah, and his eyes go red.
They do. And the next time someone's eyes go red, it's when the exec is trying to fire Glep, and then trying to fire Mr. Frog. Make sure Mr. Frog doesn't come back. His eyes go red, and Mr. Frog eats him.
Yeah, this comes hot off the heels of Mr. Frog crippling a fan.
Yeah.
He was going to attack me. I don't think he was, Mr. Frog. just the deadpan delivery of that.
Yep.
But yeah, you bringing up Glep, that's pretty much the B plot of this episode. Is Glep replaces Mr. Frog. I think there's even that scene at the end when they do burst into the studio where Mr. Frog's show is being recorded, and Charlie just sees Glep and goes, "Oh, this is where you were."
Yep. yeah.
So fucking stupid.
Because nobody knows, not even Alan, who's his Charlie / Pim, whoever you call Glep as.
I don't know, but Alan and Glep seem rather independent.
Yeah. It's just the fact that there's two of them, and we know that R2 operated at 2.
Yeah,
so,
fair.
but yeah, that's episode 2, and possibly one of the best. Next one is Shrimp's Odyssey.
Shrimp's Odyssey stars 2 cameos. Can you guess them?
Small Moo.
It has 3 cameos. Can you guess them?
Oh no, I can't remember them. Yeah,
I believe Small Moo is voiced by Chris O'Neill from Only Plays.
All right.
The shrimp is played by the guy who created Salad Fingers.
Oh, it is. Yeah, shit.
And when they go to the cafe, there's a guy who wants to order a number 15, and that's voiced by Chills.
Chills. Okay.
He made that meme.
Okay.
But yes, yeah, I loved it. I love the gag of Small Moo, specifically at the end where they go, "Small Moo has been voted. You voted, and we listened. Small Moo is the new smiling friend." The best part is, this decision cannot be undone.
Yeah.
Oh god, I love it. But yes, Shrimp's Odyssey is the name of the game that the shrimp is obsessed with, and yeah, they need to make the shrimp smile, and the shrimp wants his girlfriend Shrimpina back.
Yeah. Which is who is not Jennifer, by the way.
No. Like, it's so fucking Charlie just being like, "Pim, she's called Shrimpina. Don't you think she'd be a shrimp?"
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the first of many of Pim's like diving into delusions of like a future of love.
Yeah. And yeah, Pim falls for Shrimpina, and yeah. This is Jennifer.
Yeah. Charlie does his best to like basically give the shrimp a glow up. Doesn't really work. He takes him wardrobe shopping, and he's got a leather jacket on, and oh Jesus, it's so funny because Charlie just goes, "Dude, you look like you're going to tell me not to come to school tomorrow."
Yep. And man, even when the shrimp gets cooked alive on the tanning bed, this fat guy comes by and it goes, cooked shrimp.
Yeah, and Charlie just goes, "Dude, you just let that guy take a bite out of you."
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that comes fresh off the heels of the gym visit as well, where fucking Charlie is that dude, bro, who goes to the gym once a month, but assumes he knows better than everyone else. He's got this cool older guy who just goes, "Hey, you're going to want to watch your form when you're doing this." And Charlie's like, yeah, I know. And then just teaches the shrimp how to lift weights without any form at all. And it's like, cool, that's a good way to fuck your back up.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And you can tell this because Charlie is rotund.
I think Charlie could be like fat strong.
Yeah, it could be strong fat. Yeah.
But yeah, it's hard to tell because but yeah, you know, there's plenty of like one-line gags here. I think I've already played my hand. My favourite one really is Small Moo at the end, especially when he comes in, dancing, goes dee 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 da da dee 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 dee.
Yeah. It's literally, it's also mine. My favourite really is Small Moo. This cannot be undone. And you've also got, no, really, I really don't want Small Moo.
Yeah.
Is what, yeah. Or if you want Small Moo, you just type Small Moo. And if you don't want Small Moo, you have to type in, no, I really don't want Small Moo. And if you type that wrong, then it just counts as saying Small Moo.
And yet the voting was still very close. But yeah, at the post-credits, of course, we have an in memoriam of Small Moo, so he doesn't last very long.
No.
And that's the explanation as for why he never shows up again.
Yep. I like the idea that there's going to be like a Small Moo episode in future where it's just, this is recorded out of order. the gag.
I mean, ghosts and monsters and shit exist in this universe, so it's not beyond possibility he comes back from beyond the grave.
It's true. But yes, next one is a silly Halloween special.
Yes, episode 4. This episode involves some really freaky claymation.
Yeah, this is the one where the boss tells Pym not to go to the place over the road.
No, go to the place over the road, but don't go past the bridge.
Right, okay.
Because it's a magical, mystical forest, but then you go over the bridge and it becomes hell.
Yeah, and that's why it's, don't go in the woods because you'll get lost and a forest demon will find you.
Yeah, and it sure fucking does. But yeah, this episode introduces us to Charlie's girlfriend.
Oh, yeah. The one who looks, she looks like she'd fit in regular show, but mostly because she's a human with animal ears, and she's got animal ears because it's the Halloween episode.
Yeah, those animal ears are fake.
Yes,
she is
I
just
assume
up for
so.
Halloween. She's a sexy rat, I think.
Yeah.
Do you want to take a stab as to what her name is?
Apparently Glep's wife is called Marge.
Oh, never mind. I got her confused with Glep's wife. Glep's wife is actually called Marge Simpson.
Okay.
And they bring this up on the commentary because they told the guy to draw Marge Simpson, and he drew Marge Simpson. And it's like, no, she's just called Marge Simpson, but she doesn't look like Marge Simpson.
Man, how annoying.
Yeah, I know, but it's like, they literally were just like, they don't own the name Marge Simpson, so we're going to use it. It's fucking, that's the sort of silliness that goes behind the scenes.
Just wasting the people's time, the animators' time. Yeah.
But yeah, Pym goes on basically a magical adventure. It takes a sour turn. He hides in a cabin, and it by far is the joke I repeat most in my daily life, and that is he imagines his future children coming home and they go, "Hello, Daddy Pym! Hello, Daddy Pym! Hello, Daddy Pym!" And
yeah.
I do that to my dogs all the fucking time now.
Yep. Hello, doggy.
Well, I say their names, but in that like cadence. They don't know it's a joke. The people watching me do it don't know it's a joke, but I know it's a joke.
Yeah.
But yes, we get glimpses of the forest monster, and basically follows Pym home, and the monster gets brutally murdered for wearing blackface.
Yeah. It's not okay, apparently.
Dude,
it gets beaten to death.
Yeah, the fucking scene is very trippy when it's the rotoscope dude. You basically got a POV on him just blowing. Oh wait, no, that's from the fucking earlier episode. But it's it's a rotoscope guy in the same scene. It's very fun seeing these different art styles on the same page.
It is.
Yeah, what was your favourite gag from the episode?
I honestly think it's just the bait and switch of don't go beyond the bridge because you'll get lost. just the boss being like really like sinister, but like he's actually just really nice. I think this is the most we get of the boss early on. It feels like it at least.
No,
because,
Frowning Friends.
I guess it's the most we get of the boss for now. That's what I'm saying early on, like because obviously in Frowning Friends it's a big deal, but like in this, like in other episodes he like shows up for a couple of seconds. This is where you actually get to you realize that the boss is actually really nice, even if he is a Cloud Cuckoo Lander. Because before this, he just kind of shows up.
Yeah, but at the same time, at the end of this episode, he is feasting on the monster and goes, "Good job on collecting that firewood, Pym. Halloween is saved!" And then continues to eat.
Yeah, continues eating the monster.
Yeah.
How about you? Is it Hello, Daddy Pym?
I mean, I think that joke's great, and I can use it in my day-to-day life more or less. But my actual favourite is really early on. Pym is dressed as a cowboy, and he goes, "I'm the fastest shooter in the West," or something like that, and he fires off his pea shooter, and it bounces around the room and hits fucking Alan in the eye, and he goes, Pym, what the fuck? And Pym's just like, "I'm really sorry, Alan, I didn't think it'd go that far."
Really sorry, Alan. Yeah.
It's such a real conversation. It just makes it 10 times funnier.
Yeah, just in general, that in general is one of the funnier things about, well, Alan in particular, but Smiling Friends in general. It's just when they just devolve into what would be an otherwise really real conversation.
I mean, it's one of the reasons why I both love and hate the in-between episode 9, because it's kind of boring, but at the same time, it's so Smiling Friends.
Yeah. Next one, who violently murdered Simon S. Salty?
It's a good question. The answer is everybody.
Yeah, everybody did it.
I think they got to like the third murder before Charlie just goes, how many people fucking murdered this guy?
Yeah, and you told me like the funniest thing was how they thought that they'd invented the old Orient Express.
Oh yeah, dude, they were like, they were so hype about it in the commentary. They were like, yeah, we thought we were the first people to come up with a murder plot of like, actually everybody did the murder, and it's like, dude, it's been a fucking trope for ages. Not a trope, but a solution, I should say.
Like, I think that might actually be my favourite gag, even though it's not a gag in the episode, is the one about the episode in general.
Are you aware of the controversy they managed to accidentally avoid with this episode?
Did they avoid some century egg stuff?
No, it's got nothing to do with that, weirdly. It's got to do with the puddle of grease.
The puddle of grease? Okay.
Yeah. So, originally they were going to get a guest actor to voice the puddle of grease. They decided not to because they would get... Also, I just learnt this. Apparently there's a limit to the amount of cameos you can have in a show.
Right, okay.
And basically they reached that limit, so they just got someone else to do the voice. But who do you think they originally wanted to get to voice the puddle of grease?
JonTron.
Chris Chan.
Ooh!
And this was before the damning incident, the actual crime. And they were like, cool, we dodged the bullet. But they have a discussion during this episode that lasts like 2 minutes of like, I keep thinking about, though, would we have kept it in?
Ooh,
I love how they managed to dodge the bullet but still have the conversation of, would we have kept it?
Yeah, would it have been funny? No.
But the Puddle of Grease doesn't say anything relating to Chris Chan. Like, the dialogue is just like, me, Puddle of Grease, I could have done it, did you? Well, no, but I could have. Okay, great. And that's all the dialogue it gets.
Yeah, fair enough.
This episode is funny. It's also gross. You got the cut man who's like, I have to squeeze. It takes me 2 hours to squeeze out of this outfit. Sometimes I have diarrhea on myself.
Yeah.
And he's talking to Pim, and Pim's just like, I'm genuinely sorry. That sounds like hell.
And Century Egg does die of old age, and he wants to be buried in China, so they do. And then Pim wonders how he tastes.
So he doesn't wonder how he says, I've never actually had a century egg, are they good? And it's like, you've never had one? And then he just looks at the shovel and goes, well, you got to try it.
Yeah.
But yeah, a century egg, I believe, it's a Chinese delicacy where it involves burying an egg for 100 days.
Yeah, and it turns like green and black. And you like cover it in stuff like shit, and I'm saying shit, but it might as well be to like encourage the enzymes and stuff. But yeah, it ends up being, it like turns completely wrong. It looks really wrong.
I mean, it does turn black.
Yeah.
And they don't tend to just bury one at a time. They bury like a bunch because it's a delicacy, and you gotta have to, like, if you serve this regularly at a restaurant, you'd have to keep a rotation going.
Yeah. It looks like a wrong one.
Well, it's one of those. It's a part of Chinese cuisine where I personally don't see the point. Like, when it comes to like chicken feet and stuff like that, I can see where it originated from, because it's like, okay, you're a poor family and you need to eat every piece of the animal to keep going. But like burying an egg for 100 days covered in we'll say ingredients, because I don't actually know what goes into it, in order to encourage it to rot properly, I guess.
Yeah, it's like those rotten fish things, isn't it? Like we're pretty sure it started out as an accident, and then it just became a delicacy, because that's just usually delicacy is peasant food that people got used to,
I guess. But then you got the French classic of I was torturing geese, and turns out it makes their livers taste delicious.
Yeah, I was.
Is it
well, it is, yeah. Well, I think it was a case of they used they got the geese liver and it was tasty, and then thought, what if it was fatter? So yeah.
Okay, but it's funnier to think there was just a psychopath torturing geese. Don't eat foie gras; it's evil.
Yep.
But yeah, sorry, we were talking about who violently murdered Simon S. Salty.
Yeah, turns out Mr. Salty did die of a heart attack.
Yeah, it's so great because they like reveal that, and everyone who's like in custody is just like, he died of natural causes. That means we're free, and then they just break out of the restaurant and start committing crimes. It's so fucking silly. But yeah, let's get to it. What is your favourite joke from the episode?
Well, I think it is actually just the century egg at the end. Oh, you got to try it.
Yeah, the Sentry Egg does do the gang a favour, though, by revealing where the security cam footage is.
He did. How about you? What's your favourite?
I love Charlie talking to Miss Mustard. Miss Mustard is all flirty and just like, doesn't a girl deserve to have some fun? Charlie's like, yeah, everyone deserves a bit of fun. It's like, don't you think I deserve fun? It's like, I already said yes. It's just made funnier that it's a sentient mustard packet doing the flirting. And boy, has she got some tits on her.
She does. You have to have a femme fatale, apparently, so and Mustard is the one for this time.
I mean, yeah, she was actively fucking salty, apparently, which I don't want to think about the logistics of fucking a mustard packet.
Yeah. But yeah, the next one is possibly my favourite, The Enchanted Forest.
This would be my favourite if the last episode didn't exist.
Okay.
I'll put it that way. The art style is very charming, the jokes are great. Like, from the fucking get-go, Charlie's like, man, I got such a headache, and just fucking trumpet blowers, like, announcing the arrival of this request, and Charlie just wincing, going, that was right in my ear!
Yeah, fuck's sake.
But yeah, they get to go to the Enchanted Forest. Pym has that great bit where he was talking about, he had a flashback to his dad, just like, never go in there, that's for heroes and people on important quests. And it's like, Daddy, will I ever be it? It's like, maybe one day, son. And then they kiss, and it zooms out from the flashback, and it's just Charlie standing there gobsmacked, just like, you kissed your dad on the mouth? And it's like, yeah, that's a very weird thing to do.
Yep, it is. Oh, man. Yeah, Mip just being a little shit the entire episode.
He's not even being a little shit, though. It just if Pym wasn't jealous, Pym and Mip would get on great.
Yeah.
That being said, before we get to Mip, I absolutely adore the entire series of event with the witch.
Oh, yeah.
When she starts with like, which hand is the witch hand with the witch hand? Then it's like, man, that's really obnoxious. And they guess wrong. They guess right, but she cheats. And it's just like, how is that fair? It doesn't matter. Whisked away to fucking Magic Portal Land, or to the cave. They wake up, and Charlie just looks at how far they gotta go, and it's like, oh man, we were right there.
Yeah. Oh, it's so frustrating, and it's so funny.
Oh yeah. And the witch dicing up vegetables like a master, and Charlie and Pym just like not even mad. They're like, oh, she's actually really good at that. Mip appears, saves them, banishes the foul witch, and the witch screams. Instead of flying away or any good animation, they just make her her character model, for lack of a better word, just smaller as it fades off into the distance.
Yeah. It's like someone is just, like shrinking it in MS Paint. And yeah, all the quests are for Charlie.
Yep.
Which really pisses Pym off because he wants to do questing and like frolicking, but all the quests are for Charlie. And Charlie just ignores them because he wants to do it as quick as possible and go home.
And they even get to the point where they're being rewarded by aliens, and Pym is grinding his teeth and getting real Gollum-y at this point, being like, I thought you said aliens weren't fantasy. He sounds very Australian when he gets angry.
He does.
I thought you said aliens weren't fantasy, Charlie. And Charlie's just like, well, yeah, I guess they're not really fantasy, but sci-fi's kind of fantasy. And he makes an excuse for why he's okay with it now all of a sudden. It's so silly. Do you want to talk about Mip's gruesome death?
Oh yeah, that's because he gets blown up by the bomb, doesn't he?
Nope.
Does he not?
No, Pym tries to take the present off of him because it's like, we need to finish the quest, Charlie, and fights Mip, and Mip falls backward and impales himself on a spear.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And then they deliver the bomb to the princess. And
before that, Mip turns into a disgusting fucking, basically a mimic.
Yeah.
And as he does that, like, both Charlie and Pym are like, oh dude, what the fuck?
And after that, Pym just transforms back into his usual self and ungolems.
Yeah. This is after a very homoerotic moment between Mip and Charlie. And it's made even funnier because I'm 95% sure Zach also voices Mip, so it's just him talking to himself during that scene. But yes, they get to the princess, they deliver the present, and they're like, wait, who did you say this present was from? Oh, it's from a guy called Mip. And it's like, Mip, that's my stalker. What's in the gift? It's like, I don't know. She opens it and it's a fucking bomb.
Yeah. And she throws it out the window and he goes, oh, that was a bomb the entire time? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Like, that's super dangerous. But yeah, the princess gets to smile, and Charlie just does the Charlie thing of, wait, you smiled, so I guess our job's done? It's like, and she just sort of shrugs and goes, yeah, I guess it is. It's such a fucking wet fart of an ending.
Well, that's what makes it funnier, though,
Oh, yeah, I'm not criticising. It's a good way to end a fantastical fantastical adventure. That being said, it is a fantastical adventure, and we'll take a word from our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Don't buy it.
Yeah. And also don't take weird headache potions from weird people.
I love that fucking because he's like barely breathing. He's green and bumpy, and it's just like, what? I think it's Alan. It's just like, what happened to you? Pym explains for him. Oh, he drank a weird potion in the Enchanted Forest, and Charlie still insists, like, no, it wasn't that. And while he's clearly dying.
Yeah.
But yeah, does that not seem like a joke the Smiling Friends would do, where they just like have a sponsorship halfway through an episode?
Yeah. Like, well, it has to be a sponsorship for something that doesn't exist. Otherwise, it wouldn't be funny.
Oh yeah. But yeah, my actual segue that I wanted to do was to ask you what your favourite joke was, because we've pretty much nailed most of them on the head already.
I think it's the fucking hell, that was a bomb, Jesus Christ, and just finding out that all this time, not only was Mip an asshole, which we kind of knew, but yeah, he was actually trying to murder her. Is probably going to be my favourite.
I mean, I'll give Mip credit, and to an extent the writers and creators credit. Like, until that twist happens, like, it does feel like Pym is being unnecessarily jealous.
Yeah, and just in general, Mip being an old Tolkien-esque animated Hobbit.
Oh yeah, it's just Frodo.
Yeah. It's just 80s animated Frodo.
Yeah.
But yeah, how about you?
Oh, it's a real tough one, because this one's got banger after banger as far as jokes concerned, but I'm gonna give it to, you kissed your dad on the mouth.
It is a good one. Like, which hand is the witch hand with the witch hand is a pretty good one too, but yeah, I think you've got it right there.
Again, it's a bit hard to narrow it down, because it is just honestly a banger of an episode.
Yeah. Next we have Frowning Friends, our villain episode.
Yes. Rick, it says here that the Renaissance men are coming to town.
Yeah, the Renaissance men. What does that mean? What does it mean?
I love that, because it's such a real conversation, though, of like, I don't know what that means, Charlie. And it's like, well, I'm giving you all the information I have. Like, I know as much as you do. It's just something I've read. Like, the Renaissance men are coming to town. It's like, what? But yes, the Frowning Friends move in, and what is it? It's Gnarly and Grim.
Yeah, Grim and Gnarly, yeah.
Well, you're going to have to cut that out. Like, that's on you.
Yeah, Grim and Gnarly. So obviously Grim is Pym and Charlie is Gnarly.
Yeah, and they both look disgusting. Gnarly doesn't really get as many voice lines as Grim does. Like, Grim is in charge of that duo, which, again, considering they're meant to be polar opposites, makes sense. Yeah,
it kind of does, yeah. Grim is the... Oh, man, his teeth remind me so much of Salad Fingers.
I mean, considering that they've worked with the creator of Salad Fingers, chances are they like Salad Fingers.
Yeah. And, Grim does, like hateful, nihilistic stuff that, like, veers into actual hate speech.
Yeah, but it's so... Oh, God, it's so fucking satisfying at the end, where it's like all this talk of, I don't care if I live or die, gets a gun thrown in his face. No, please don't! It's like, oh, you edgy little bitch boy.
Yeah, and then Alan and Gleb start working for them.
Well, yeah, but that's because of their 401k.
Yep.
But fucking how quickly Alan and Gleb turn to police brutality.
They do.
Like, I can't remember. I think it's Gleb who just straight up kicks fucking Charlie in the fucking shin, and Charlie's just like, what the fuck, man?
So, what else can we say about this, other than...
we get the introduction of Latino Man.
Latino Man? I forgot about this.
I'm calling him Latino Man, and that might be racist of me, because it's just how I see him. It's like, get out of my head! Get out of my head!
Oh, yeah, the one that shows up in the Alan adventure again. Yeah. Out of my head, fool! I steal things! I steal these things, fool!
But we get that with Charlie and Pym trying to brighten up the dentist man's day, and it's like, no, I've definitely seen you guys before. Get out of me head! And he turns into that man, and he pulls out a gun. And Charlie just goes, run Pym, and just jumps over a fucking fence. It's so fucking, again, weirdly real.
Yeah.
We also get, like, deflated head Squelton.
Deflated head Squelton. Oh, man.
It's the weird 3D model kid who's, like, crying and not badly animated, but, like, it's not a fluid animation, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, like a low frame rate animation, yeah.
Yeah, and he's crying about balloons. It's like, well, why don't you go into a career of balloons, man? And then Lani and Pym come up and like they basically demotivate the guy they just cheered up, and it's like, we're gonna run out of helium in 20 years. Look it up. and then Charlie's just fucking. He looks up on his phone and just goes, "It's gonna be gone, man. In 20 years we're gonna have no helium."
Yeah, no more balloons. No more balloons. Oh shit. And yeah. So the boss goes to a lot of. We get a lot of the boss in this one. Like he like straps up and everything, doesn't he?
Yeah, he gets fucking armed and goes full Rambo and sticks his AK in Grimm's face, and Grimm begs for his life, and all it takes is one moment of weakness for this fucking edgy bitch boy, and everyone just goes, "Oh man, he's lame." And I think someone in the audience just goes, "Man, I really did believe in destroying all Puerto Ricans, but now I guess I don't." As the crowd disperses.
Shit.
And Mr. Boss is just like, "Oh, I was just gonna kill you. Don't worry about it." And like they all start laughing, and then that's when the Renaissance men turn up and fire. They
kill them anyway. Yeah, kill them anyway. There's
Every single arrow misses Mr. Boss.
Yeah, there's no equivalent of Mr. Boss really, unless you count Grimm as one.
I think it's implied that Mr. Boss is hands off for that company.
Sure.
I also like fucking Pym criticising the Renaissance men, being like, that's got nothing to do with Renaissance because they're all dressed like Templars.
Yeah. Yeah, the Crusaders. Yeah.
Just fucking stupid shit on top of stupid shit, which is more or less how you can describe Smiling Friends. As much as I love it, it's dumb.
But yeah, my favourite from this episode really is the Renaissance men, but specifically like the fact that it's sandwiched up like that, and it's like you say, it's introduced as a non sequitur, and well, what does that mean? Well, that's all the information I have. I'm telling you all the information I have, and it's just it's really annoying when something like that happens, when someone just tells you a nothing fact and expects you to know something about it, and yeah, it's so real, and that's what makes it funny.
But it's also, it isn't even that though. It's Charlie making small talk, because it's a small talk situation, and the small talk is the Renaissance men are coming to town. It's like, well, what does that mean? It's like, I don't know. I'm just telling you that's what's happening. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're again, it's so real, and that's what makes it funny. But how about you? What's your favourite gag from today? From the Frowning Friends.
Dude, it's totally true. We're just gonna have no helium in 20 years.
Yeah, helium's gone. Yeah,
that's a true fact as well, because I also had to look it up after watching the episode.
Yep. Obviously, we're probably going to do something about it, but yes, it's probably.
No, we're not though.
Yeah, no.
We still sell helium balloons.
We do. Oh man, and we're not just like making it medical devices only at this point, which we really kind of should be.
It's like, don't worry, because there's like 3 or 4 planets that have got so much helium, and it's like, cool, we can't get there.
No, can't get there. We can't even like harness an asteroid safely.
I don't think helium's going to cling to an asteroid.
No, but like, wait, you can't have solid helium because it's one of those things where where absolute zero is above the freezing point, or the theoretical freezing point. So yeah. Next one is Charlie dies and doesn't come back.
So this is the actual season finale. We're going to talk about episode 9 afterwards because it kind of doesn't fit in either season. But this is the season finale. Charlie gets really pissed off really quick because Pym criticises him.
Yeah. Gilbert Gottfried.
Yes.
This was his last. Apparently, it was his last.
That's not even remotely true.
Okay. Apparently, it's his last voice acting role before his death.
It's not the last thing that came out though.
Okay.
Like they talk about this. They talk about this on the commentary. They were like, "Yeah, we thought we got Godfrey for his final role, but it turns out he voiced a lot of shit."
Yeah.
So there was like 6 or 7 things that came out after this with Gilbert Godfrey as a voice.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. But yes, Charlie dies and doesn't come back. Charlie dies in the dumbest way.
Oh yeah. Doesn't he get killed by like a Christmas tree or something?
Yeah, he's chopping down the Christmas tree. He's very angry and goes, "Does this look like I'm helping Pym?" And then gets crushed by the tree that he's cutting down. And yeah, it's very sad. Charlie goes to hell.
He does. Yeah, he goes to hell and doesn't come back.
I do absolutely find hilarious the torture of, and we've got this creature who's your roommate. And it just goes, and Charlie just like sort of pushes him out of the way and goes, "Dude, if you do that again, I'm going to punch you in the stomach." And what happens later on?
He punches him in the stomach.
It's so funny because you got this demon going, and he just goes, and Charlie even says to him, "Dude, I told you."
Yeah. Oh yeah, the delivery guy. is the one from the Rick and Morty Michael Cusack episode.
Sure, I'm not familiar because I haven't watched Rick and Morty since like season 3.
Yeah.
Season 3 was bad.
Yeah. Well, okay. Episode 1 of season 3 was okay, but unfortunately it like solved everything. So
no, it wasn't. Season 3 was objectively a bad season of Rick and Morty.
Oogie.
Like, I'm not saying Rick and Morty is terrible and shit and should never see the light of day. I'm saying I think season 3 of Rick and Morty was a bad season of Rick and Morty. So much so I haven't watched it since.
Yeah, fair enough. But yes, the nerd himself appears.
The nerd himself?
Yeah, the angry video game nerd is a freeze frame bonus during the Descent into Hell.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And Gilbert Gottfried is God.
Gilbert Godfrey is God. He saves Charlie because Charlie does feel his end of the deal with the devil and is like, fuck you, Satan.
Yep. And then that's why he gets returned to life as well, isn't it?
More or less, yeah. Funny enough, the devil is doing the exact same thing Charlie was at the beginning of the episode. He's like playing Rust or something while ordering takeout.
Yeah. Apparently Satan embodies pretty much all of the deadly sins as well. Gambling, junk food, and vaping, sloth.
How's vaping a sin?
Apparently it's just an addiction. So that counts as your lust bit.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
But he also has a box of tissues, so he's probably a wanker.
Oh yeah, because no one blows their nose.
Not next to the computer, they don't.
I have a tissue. I got the toilet roll next to my computer, specifically because I blow my nose a lot.
Fair.
Like, Jesus Christ, not everyone just fucking masturbates all day, every day.
Fair.
But yes, Charlie has to do an epic quest across hell. He goes across some frozen wastes. There's some cut scenes here to basically trim down to the 10-minute time limit. And he meets his grandma, and it's like, Grandma, why are you in hell? And it's just like, oh, when burglars invaded the home and shot your grandfather, I went, damn! And apparently that's that easy to go to hell.
Yeah.
She then socks on a lollipop really graphically.
Yep. Yeah, apparently it is that easy to go to hell.
I guess it might be a commentary on like like how easy it is to go to hell, and it's just like, well, what are your own views and morals? Do you think swearing is enough to condemn you to hell? Then guess what, you're going to hell. But then that's also a horrifying prospect because there are evil people who probably don't think they've done anything wrong in their life, and that means if that's how you judged who went to heaven and hell, those people will get into heaven no problem.
Yeah, that's one of the horrifying theories for a quote unquote afterlife. Is like your brain just shrinks, or your consciousness just shrinks into your brain in your last moments, and you just kind of give yourself your own afterlife based on what you believe.
If it's any consolation, Rick, that's not real.
Oh yeah, totally.
Like it doesn't happen. You die, it all goes off.
Yeah, it's gone. Like the closest thing you can get is when you fall asleep and you have a dream that's way longer than we were asleep for.
Well, it's the old life flashing before your eyes thing. Like, that's probably correct because people have had that happen and then survived. So
yeah.
But they also could be talking shit, but it seems like a weird thing to talk shit about.
Yeah, it's a weird thing to talk shit about, and it's a weird thing for like multiple people to just agree happens. But it would be really funny if it was just bollocks. And everyone just agrees to just keep up the gag.
Well, what's more likely true is it happened to one person once, and people know that's a thing that can happen. So when they think they're dying, that's what their brain tricks them into thinking is happening.
True, I get you.
It's quite fascinating what the brain can do. Like, I'm not going to get into it, but I'm not going to get into it, but I will. There's a phenomenon which people basically, when they're alone in extreme survival experiences, they will hear a voice guiding them to do things, and a lot of people will take this voice to be like, oh, God saved me, God told me to do this. But there is a psychological phenomenon where you're in an extreme scenario where effectively your brain tricks you into thinking someone is talking to you and telling you the best decisions to make. You'll have to look it up. It happens to a lot of mountain climbers.
Sure, okay. Yeah, I get it.
You'll have to look into that a bit more because I can't remember the name of the phenomenon, but it's happened to multiple people, and not everyone believes in God, so therefore the more rational people are like, yeah, I can't explain it, but yeah, it's a psychological phenomenon that can happen under extreme stress in extreme scenarios. What the fuck are we talking about? We're talking about fucking Charlie's grandma sucking a lolly.
Yeah, it's well, that as well, but like my favourite gag from this is when Charlie's being introduced to his hell mattress, his hell toilet, and Jeremy.
Well, funny enough, my favourite moment is literally when we see Jeremy again, because we see it from first-person point of view. It's a legit jump scare if you don't know it's happening, and then just fucking wham right in his stomach.
Yeah.
But yes, as you say, Gilbert Godfrey plays God. So Charlie gets a second chance. He reappears above his casket as the funeral is basically occurring. He's completely naked. I think he even says, "Guys, I'm naked," as he's in the middle of a group hug.
Yeah. Isn't it also in the snow still?
It's still in the snow. It seems to be like 3 feet away from where he died. That's what the scene looks like. The boss declares it a Christmas miracle, and the usual suspects are there at a funeral, but noticeably Dave is also there.
Yeah. It's
from Daveland.
Dave from Daveland, man.
Do you remember this character?
No.
You don't? In the very first episode, they take Desmond to Daveland. It's like you got the Dave roller coaster, you got the Dave teacup rides.
Sure,
and look,
yeah,
you can meet
yeah.
Dave, and it's just a bloke with glasses, and he just waves. And Desmond's just like, "Who's Dave?"
Yeah. Oh, Dave from Dave. Yeah, Dave from Daveland at Desmond. Okay. Yeah. My bad. Yeah. But yeah. Have you got a?
I did. I followed up with yours.
You said yeah. It's just another. It's an additional Jeremy one. Yeah.
Rick's not very good at keeping track of things, guys.
No, I'm not. My brain is fraz. And that's the actual end of the season. But we do have a post-season interquel. The Smiling Friends go to Brazil.
Don't call it an intercrawl. That's not a thing.
It is.
No, it fucking is not. Get fucked. That's not a thing.
You never heard of an interquel?
No, it's not a thing. It does not exist.
Interquels exist.
No, it doesn't. No. You're fucking ridiculous logic. It's also not an intercrawl anyway because it came out.
Yeah.
Even if you agree that intercrawl is a thing, which it fucking isn't, it came out straight after season 1 and before season 2. Therefore, cannot be described as any kind of cule. It's just a continuation. Technically, it's a TV special.
Yeah, it's a TV special. It's the summer special.
Yeah, I guess it is.
And it was released like there was a big gap between. In fact, it released closer to season 2 than season 1, I believe.
Absolutely incorrect.
Really? Okay.
January 2022 for season 1, April 2024 for season 2. This came out in the same year as season 1.
Okay.
So not even objectively wrong, just wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. But yes, the friends go to Brazil. This is my least favorite episode, but I appreciate that it is funny in its own. Just the concept in general is funny, but like what I don't like about it is how they just are just straight up not enjoying each other's company.
I think they enjoy each other's company. It's such a real scenario of like you didn't book a hotel, but we're here.
Yeah.
Like, would that not sour the mood in any fucking outing?
Yeah. They didn't choose to do anything outside of the airport, which is the most unbelievable thing about it.
What would they do? They can't stay the night.
Yeah, and they can't put their bags anywhere because they don't have anywhere to stay.
This is what I'm saying. It's all well and good being like, oh, they didn't go anywhere, but it's like, where are you going to go? You have to be within like a decent proximity of the airport because you can't go too far because you have to get back. And like, no offense, but Brazil, not the safest country in the world.
Nope. But yeah, it's Mardi Gras.
It's the time of year to go to Brazil, but yeah, if you didn't book a hotel, you're fucked.
Yeah.
A big chunk of the episode is them calling up Mr. Boss, where they quite literally had the actor do laps around his neighborhood so that he'd sound out of breath, so as if he was doing stuff.
Sorry, guys. It's not a lot I can do. Is that something you should have maybe sorted out before you went?
So the fun thing about this is when you listen to the commentary on it, Zach and Cusack both say that like if the Smiling Friends gang had asked outright for help, like said, no, Mr. Boss, can you do something? Mr. Boss probably would have done something, but they didn't.
Yeah. They were just kind of telling him the thing and not asking. If they asked, then yeah, he probably would have tried to do something. But yeah, he's just a completely innocent being that just takes the conversations at face value.
Well, I think it's they also go into detail that like it would be a lot of effort for Mr. Boss to be able to do something, but he would have done something if he was outright asked, but he was never outright asked. It was all just like implications and stuff, which I'm like that 9 times out of 10, where I'm like, if someone asks me a question, I will answer it. If someone asks me a question but in a way that it's not actually a question and they're trying to be fucking like, oh, I'm not actually curious or I don't care, I'm like, cool, I'm not helping you.
Yeah, if someone's trying to be cute about something and they're saying, oh, like someone says, so what are you doing right now? And what they actually mean is, I want you to come and help me, and I want you to admit that the thing that you're doing is not important.
More or less. I mean, that's a bit more aggressive than what the boys did with Boss.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's down that avenue. Like, I think I've gone on over this before, Rick, where I'm the pettiest motherfucker in the world when I'm working. Because if I'm doing something, I'm doing it because it's my actual job. It's what I'm supposed to be doing. If a customer walks near me and they go, and I know they're doing this on purpose because we have a mutual friend who also does it, and it fucking drives me crazy when he does it, where they'll go, oh man, I wonder where XYZ is, but they're like right behind me as they say it. I'm like, I'm not turning around. I'm just ignoring this. Because if someone goes, excuse me, where's so-and-so? I'll help them. No issue. If someone's just like, oh man, I wonder where blah blah is. I might know where blah blah is. You're not getting fuck all out of me though.
Yep. If you ask the question, you get the answer. If you imply, like, as far as I'm concerned, stating that you wonder something, it's not asking a question, it's a statement.
I mean, yeah. It's also just like, I don't like customers.
Yeah.
Like, spoiler alert, guys, if you're nice to people who work in retail, you will get help a lot quicker than being a dick.
Yeah. And if you want more anecdotes like this, just watch the Don't Fuck with Kenny guy.
Obviously he takes it to the extreme, but you know, his shorts are annoyingly real.
Yeah. But yes.
It's Craig, not Craig, by the way.
Yeah, Craig, not Craig. He also makes monster concoctions.
Yeah, it's the Monster Chef.
Yes, yeah. Monster Pie, I think, is my favourite one because he actually really liked it.
He likes a surprising amount of things on there. I don't care for the Monster Chef stuff because it's a guy doing weird shit with energy drinks. But yeah, anyway, you've already said that this is not your favourite episode, but do you have a favourite gag?
I think it's just it's more my favourite moment is just that when Alan starts smiling again after they just realise that they screwed up and that they just decide to just fuck off home because he's just been like a real downer the entire episode.
But again, man, I'd be so like Alan in this scenario because I've had nothing to do with the booking of this trip. I'm here to have a good time. What do you mean you didn't do something?
Yeah, and they even order the fries just so they can have the table, and nobody eats any apart from Glep.
They also don't pay.
Yeah, they don't pay. They don't pay. They don't drink their water. I think Charlie drinks his water. Glep eats 2 fries, and that's it.
Although that being said, a fun thing about the not paying part is Cusack insists that what probably happens is they'll walk away from the table, and then they'll have the discussion as they're walking away of like, hey, did anyone pay? And then Pim will run back and leave a couple of dollars on the table.
Yeah. But yeah, do you have a favourite moment? A favourite gag?
This one's really weird because I kind of don't have a favourite gag because it's not really a gag-filled episode. It's just a funny scenario with a really realistic result. I think my favourite moment is watching this with the commentary on.
I guess so, sure. I've not done this.
You should. Like, if you listen to the commentary, well, the first thing they say is like, thanks to anyone who bought the DVD to listen to this commentary, or more likely, who's watching it on YouTube. You can just watch the DVD commentary on YouTube.
Good stuff. Yeah, let's. I'll do that for season 2.
It's not on YouTube yet.
Is it not? Okay. Well, spoiler. If it's on YouTube in time for our season 2 retrospective, then yeah.
I guess that brings us to a close today. I don't think it's worth doing favourite moment, weakest link, and whatnot, because we kind of did our favourite moment for each episode anyway.
Yeah, and the weakest link for me is obviously going to be like the final episode, but like just in general. So yeah, if you've got any thoughts about Smiling Friends, your personal favourite moments, your personal favourite gags, you got the comment section down below on YouTube and Spotify. And if you indeed do not have those and would like to send an email instead, it would go to
nonsensereviewuk@gmail.com. That's right, send us something witty, funny, or just plain informative, and we might read it out on a future episode. But bear in mind, if you wouldn't read it out in front of a bunch of people, we probably won't either.
Yeah. Don't send us anything hateful, especially if it's not about killing Puerto Ricans.
What?
Killing all the Puerto Ricans, like Grimm wants to do.
Yeah, but it's you used a double negative because I think you stumbled over your words.
I did use the double negative. Don't send us anything about not killing Puerto Ricans. Oh shit.
Yeah, I know. That's why that's the bit that confused me. Is I was like, what? You can send us tits because we do like we're quite fans of the blue ones.
Yeah, blue-footed boobies. Yeah.
No, blue tits.
Yeah, blue tits and blue-footed boobies.
Nah, we don't want the boobies. Tits.